Wait, did you make up that term though?
Yeah, I had to settle an argument about memes. And I was like, the truth will never get stale.
Maybe.
I'm tired of, memes. Weary.
You're just world weary.
I'm world weary.
I've never seen you not.
Yeah.
PCG hella thick, not in a good way.
Alright, so Clippo's most famous tournament performance was his
Set against Deca.
set against Deca, in which he valiantly tried for a long time.
Yeah, Dave tried to lame him and Roy didn't have a bar of it, so they just lamed each other. They was doing dumb stuff.
Yeah, it was a special kind of lame that can only really arise when both players are very committed to it.
Yeah.
That
Roy
was,
likes going in. He's just like running a jam well.
yeah, interesting. Would you say that Clippo's been leveling up lately?
Yeah, he's definitely got a lot better.
Is he generally considered better than Wade, or?
Well, he's won an amateur bracket. Wade hasn't.
Dude, Ice Climbers are like lords of amateur bracket.
Yep. I just saw him wobble his way through 6 sets. I'm like, well, that's the way you do it. One thing I'd like to see Rory do a bit more though is the disjoint. I mean the desync blizzard, the nanopod we do the blizzard and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That'd be really good.
There's a few pretty easy setups that a lot of new Ice Climbers do.
Yeah.
To set up the blizzard. There's just if you spot dodge and then you hold down B after the spot dodge, your nano will do.
Yeah, but that's just an initial desync anyway. But I mean the actual nanopod where you project nano forward in the air.
Yeah.
And it covers the area, then you can wave dash underneath and.
I think it's kind of a Hail Mary though. Especially
It's good on FD.
More recently, I would say that Ice Climbers are very protective of their nana. There's less tricks, I would say, in high level Ice Climbers play, and that's probably filtering down to
But at the same time, that takes away from the fact that Shootout's pretty much the only ICs that actually has a good Sopro now. Most of the other guys can't do work in the same way.
I just feel like the Ice Climbers metagame has become very conservative. Ever since Wobbles stopped being the premier, it was Wobbles and Fly Amanita, and they were always doing crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, Fly's a handoff reward.
And not even the handoff, he just played the neutral in such a fast way.
Yeah.
But now Ice Climbers, they seem to have been vindicated by Chudat, because a lot of newer Ice Climbers would just stand there and fish for wobbling. And people would say that doesn't have a future, right?
Rory's wobbling face, Clippo's wobbling face is just so good. He just has his little smile, looks concerned, and then just goes blank.
He does look a little bit alarmed when he's wobbling, and in general,
I mean, it's a stock if you don't do it right.
Yeah.
He actually took SD to last game, 2 games in a row. I mean, last stock, 2 games in a row.
Impressive.
Sam's pretty good against Ice as well, generally.
I remember when Sam used to tell me that Fox Ice Climbers was 100-0. You know that Mango quote?
Yeah. I mean, have you seen him play Wibbles?
Once.
It was pretty gross. I don't know, man. I have no idea how this neutral's meant to be played. This is ridiculous.
Well, how do you think Ness would go about separating the Ice Climbers?
DJC, down airs, back airs.
Because, I imagine Ness has some safe on shield pressure. And Ice Climbers is, the thing about Ness's back air is it's kind of like Falcon's Knee in the sense that it has, a lot of shield stun. And, moves with shield stun tend to push Ice Climbers' shield back such that they can't get a punish.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what he would be fishing for. From what I know, you can side B the Ice Climbers with Ness, and Nana won't DI out of it.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. If Jammer did a bit more I don't know, double jump side B, maybe just side B neutral.
I feel like he could just be working the platforms a bit more, but maybe he's afraid of the up airs. I mean, he's at a percent now where wobbles aren't the only threat.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, wobble. Clippo dropping that.
Yeah, he knew that he didn't need to wobble, and so he kind of obviously he's in the habit of wobbling.
Now just busted. Just getting clipped. Oh, just getting clipped out of stuff.
Yeah, I feel like Gemma needs to go for the ledge angle with his up B a little bit more.
Yeah,
often.
for sure.
It's tough because if you miss it, you die, and it's difficult to aim. Messes up B.
Yeah.
Relatively. All right, so Rory fishing with the Blizzard and Jamie doing the intelligent thing, waiting it out and going above it. Even if Popo's not in lag, you can still hit the Nana after the Blizzard.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time you'll see Chudat throw out a Blizzard and try up airs. A lot of the time with like shootout, you'll see him throw out a decent blizzard and then like throw out a short hop up air
Yeah.
to like cover the above angles. But then it's like
Shootout also has insane aerial drift when he does that kind of stuff.
it's just really fast up airs.
Yep.
It's like pretty hard to get like the frame perfect up air out as Fox.
It's pretty hard to be a top 10 player.
I mean, that's not what's hard about like what shootout does. Like, I mean, if it was as easy as like being frame perfect, then you could just do it. All right, people are popping up right now.
I love Wade. Look at Rory's face.
I'm unhappy. I'm
Why?
looking at Jammer right now.
Damn, dude.
He's got popped off again.
He did.
I'd be relatively okay with Jammer not winning, but seeing my boy, well, you know, my acquaintance get popped off on, what about it? With a nest? The world doesn't need to see the Ice Climbers wobbling nest.
I mean, I like the matchup variations. Like, I think Gemma brings a good spice to the scene, I guess. Like, the amount of kids who just like claim in pools and have no idea what's going on. And they just get like whipped by him.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he's just a gimmick either. Like, he knows the matchups pretty well.
He keeps people honest for sure. I don't know about his new tag though, Zambezius. Some
Sick,
meta
dude.
stuff just way beyond.
It's like a Zulu king.
Actually,
I don't know if it is, but it sounds like it.
that's mildly racist, but okay.
What? No, it's not.
Come on, Nick.
If I said it's like a
Come on, Nick.
Belgian king, would that be right? Come on, man. Come on. Come on.
You're doing this to yourself.
I'm not doing it to anyone.
Stop getting mean, Nick. Do yourself a favor.
I'm just saying it sounds like a Zulu king. That's cool. It's a cool tag. That's a little, you know, cultural appropriation. But
Get me out of here. Who is this guy?
Alrighty. Demo with the edge guard. Gets the side Bs.
Was that battle? Can you grab the ledge from side B? I don't think so.
You can't. You have to be quite a bit above it as Ice Climbers to get the ledge.
So Gemma's taking a bit more incentive this game. Seems like he's being a bit more, I was about to say he's being more aggressive, but now he's just platform camping.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the lead.
Jamwa said if he ever plays floaties, he'll literally just get one hit and just sit on top platform.
That's good. I like what Jamwa's doing with these, safe auto-cancel down airs, the Jamwa staple.
Yeah, he's mixing the ledge cancels really well as well.
I really like how he's playing this, actually. Very smart. It's like, it looks very painful for Ice Climbers to get up there. And like, even if they do, it's like, they don't really get a grab or anything.
Dude, Iceus is suffering, just in general.
What do you mean?
It's just like
just playing Ice Climbers is suffering.
Playing against, playing with, playing as.
Yeah, I don't understand the lifestyle choice of playing an Ice Climbers.
I don't know, handoff's kind of cool, I guess. Like, they're kind of fun to do, but...
Are they?
Yeah, have you tried it?
It's like fun in the same way as like wave shining is fun. It's like you do it and you're like, that's cool.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean,
doing
it's pretty much like why I
game,
play Melee, for like the mildly entertaining and enjoyable things about it.
Yeah, it's all about the creative follow-ups, in my opinion. Like you get like a Falco forward air, you know, whatever. You feel sick. Getting a wave shine is like, yeah, I executed that, but what did it really mean?
What do you mean?
What did it really mean, dude?
Oh man, Gemma's
meaningless. Doesn't mean anything. Gemma knows that.
I swear he never goes for regular backhands. They're always reverse.
Gemma knows that Clippo is a man devoid of meaning in his life, playing Ice Climb as a swagless character. And so he knows in his mind that he can't really...
Rory actually tries very hard
Yeah.
to not fit the archetype of just being like a stone cold wobbler. We have a few of those in our scene. Rory's got a bit more flavor, I'd say.
That's my least favorite type of Ice Climbers.
What, a
cool
flavoursome?
Ice Climbers? Ugh. Like that Blasco guy in Queensland. Doesn't wobble.
He doesn't
Wears
wobble at all?
sunglasses in tournament.
That's
Ugh.
that's
I
something.
can't handle it, dude.
I mean, I respect the cool guy, but at least like if you're in tournament, you might as well try and win.
I'm not.
There's no point gimping yourself.
See, I reckon he's playing too defensively. I would just get rid of the Sopa.
Yeah.
If you've got a stock lead,
Wait,
then,
really? No.
Yeah.
He's got 5 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's too long to time out for. Like Ice Climbers is still a melee character. They still have a jump. They still have an up air. They can still hit you. Like you can't just never get hit by Ice Climbers.
That's why I just think you should try and play this out for like another minute at least.
Dude, these edge cancels are amazing though. Yes. No, just kill him. Come on, Jamie. Alright. Maybe if he gets him to like 900%, such that he can never like...
Oh, I thought that was it.
Oh, yep. Safe. I really don't like this.
No, this is upsetting.
Because it's a bad strategy. Like, the kill was good. Now he's at a high percent. If he gets grabbed, he's in like a lot more danger. He can like get killed by a stray down smash.
Yeah,
he could have just finished off the Sopo. Like, if he kills Nana now and then goes for like timeout type stuff, then I'm fine with that. He's got a whole stock after that.
Do you know what like decent options Ices have out of shield?
Grab. Wave dash. I mean, up air, like, situationally, if they, like, jump above you, but...
Because it seems like when Jamwa jumps on the shield, he hits both of them. And, like, Nana's more hit stun than, like, shield stun than Popo. And I was, like, wondering what he could do if he, like, he could, I don't know, back air at a shield or something.
I think a lot of the time you have to preemptively up air the down air.
Right.
You can't let it hit your shield. I'm like, honestly, I was surprised when they announced this as a stream match. Because I thought, you know, it's not the most watchable.
I think we're at the very end of pools. I mean, the pools are running like a solid while, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I finished my pool wave 1 like 2 hours ago, maybe 3.
Alright, now go for the timeout. This is when I would go for the timeout.
I'm getting timed out of my favorite game. I don't know why he does that. Sometimes it does lead into like other hits, but this is just BM.
Nice. That was a good free hit combo.
Yep.
Rory has not found any way to deal with his down airs at all. He's literally just like standing still, tanking the down air and doing nothing, like over and over again. He needs to like preemptively move out of the range and like punish. Because if he's letting his shield get hit by Ness, then he's already losing.
Damn, we're an equalizer. So you think you should drop the Popo now?
No, I think he should just go ham. Like, swing with a lot of like forward air and up air.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well. He's got to do something there. Jamwa makes it so obvious when he's going to drop down. Like, even if he just like jumps to the side and back airs him or something as like Jamwa comes down.
Yeah. I never like camping like this when you don't have the actual stock lead. When you've got the stock lead, I'm fine with it. But like right now, like Sopo can get a low percent kill on Ness. Like, Ness doesn't have good recovery. He just needs to get put off stage like once. Is this a new era of melee? I mean, what do you think Sopo can do right here, like, to hit?
Bro, he's just having a scratch.
Because I reckon he needs to, like,
I don't think so.
Stop being so direct, right? Is what I would say.
Yeah, well, he needs to just, like...
Right now, that's good. Okay, that movement to the platform was good, and then he forced Ness to a 50-50. And, like, Ice Climbers do have that power.
He just needs to trap him. Just, like, force him into a corner.
Because, like, the last, like, 4 minutes or so, he's literally just been, like, running at him and swinging towards him. And, like, you have to put him in a corner and force him to take, like, 50-50.
Yeah. Ooh, up smash might have been better.
Alright, this is pretty hype.
Man, do you think this would happen? Oh, this would probably happen with any other character. Like any other floaty gem, I would be doing the same thing.
Alright, so he realistically just needs to get a couple of good hits, and then he can just win.
Can't even imagine what the chat's saying right now. I can imagine Russie in there
probably
just
like 4
complaining.
people in chat.
No, it was like 50.
Holy moly. Yeah, I think this game's pretty much over. Like, I can't see Jamwa losing from here.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
I'm not sure of the mechanics of Nana. Does she ever hit text if she's synced?
I do not have a single clue. I'm just a small brain Markley, dude.
Because if not, then I feel like down air against Nana is like busted. Like, I know she doesn't DI or tech when she's not synced.
That's it.
Alright, no timeout.
That's the Red Bull. Thanks, my man.
Anytime. Alright. So apparently Royal Flush is going to be a 7-minute.
Yeah, I heard about that actually. I don't know why. I mean, it only encourages timeouts more, which is to make a lot of floaty to floaty matchups kind of a bit more sketchy.
I don't think so. I think it encourages timeouts in games that are already likely to timeout. Like, he's still never going to see timeouts up except in like very floaty matchups.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, people are more inclined because it's a minute less.
I mean, it's like pretty trivial difference in my opinion.
Maybe.
And like, timeouts aren't inherently bad. Like, they happen in fighting games. They are what they are.
Yeah, but it seems like they're happening more and more recently than they used to, I guess.
I was talking to Kai about like why timeouts are bad in Melee, and the conclusion I came to was like Melee, by having like vertical and horizontal space, makes it possible to like actually run away.
Yeah.
Whereas in a 2D fighting game, you're like playing at a disadvantage in the corner, and like you eventually run out of space.
Yeah, for sure.
The Gemma looks to have figured this out, so good for him.
Man, I don't know anymore.
I'm glad. I'm glad after Wade popped off.
What are you glad about?
I don't know.
Let's go Rosa.
See, like, even the grabs that he's been getting are, like, cheesy ass. Those ridiculous grabs. Alright, so, really good choice by... You never see Ice Climbers do that, actually. Go for the low dropping back air, but he knew that the Nana was, like, present.
Well, like,
for
did he
him
go
to
off
be able
stage?
to, yeah.
I was
he,
going
like,
to be a race lady.
Yeah, he did a drop down back air off stage and got the up B back. Oh no, no wobble.
I think the fact that the platforms are a little bit more inconsistent is an advantage for the Ices.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think Jamwell could do on FD, for instance?
I think FD is the best stage for sure for Ice Climbers in this matchup. I think Fountain is fine, but obviously he wanted to like constrict the amount of space that Gemma could run away in. And like, it's not, you don't have an easy route from the side platform to the top platform on the stage.
For sure.
And Ice Climbers approaches are mostly ground level with like down smash, even when they're not fishing for grabs. So like, they're not really hindered in any way. Whereas Jamwa's just been like dive bombing from above with down air. So he's gonna have trouble like hitting Popo underneath the platforms.
I noticed Rory doesn't use, so Clippo doesn't use up tilt very much. Like, wave dash and up tilt under like an approaching nest is actually quite good.
Yeah. It's a very long-lasting move and tends to lead into some things. I feel like it's like best used against fast followers.
I mean, yeah.
But potentially it has some application against Ness.
Oh boy, I don't know if I can handle another 5 minutes.
Well, strap yourselves in, Kalen.
It's a wild ride.
Chat. We might be in for a long one.
How are you so deadpan?
I'm not. What? No, I'm. Alright, good whiff punish. That's good by Jamie. He caught the wave dash in down smash.
Yeah.
He's kind of spaced outside the range, and he was fast enough to recognize it and punish for the back air.
Oh, nice clip.
That's good, actually.
That's a Clippo, even.
Yeah, he caught Jamie trying to punish the grab attempt.
That's an early nano loss, that's rough.
Yeah, if you do the get-up attack there, you can hit Popo and like prevent Popo from up-being while you also occupy the ledge.
Yeah.
I think potentially a side B could have worked by the Ice Climbers. But this is a back-breaking stock for sure.
It's good patience by Jamwell. Pretty sure that was in there, right?
So Jamie like expanding a little bit on his shield pressure options. He goes for like the down air to immediate forward smash, which based on what Clippo's been doing could work. I've never referred to Jamwell as Zambezius once. Lol.
Yeah, you just kind of forget. He's always been Jamwell.
He's alright. So Zambezius doing a good job.
I mean, what are you gonna do, man? Jamwell's Jamwell, he always has been.
Alright, excellent edge guard attempt by Zambezius. Is he about to close the stock off? Yes, it is. We're in a lost stock 2-1 situation, and Zambezius has got the lead, but Clippo is always dangerous here with these wobbles and these ice climbers and these desync setups. So it's a very volatile matchup in my experience of this matchup.
Volatile, really?
But Jamwa's still making it rain with these down airs. He's going crazy.
Yes.
Clippo bringing the swag.
That was dope.
All right, a lot more energy in the room right now. There's the hype is building. Everyone's crowding around. Everyone loves the Ice Climbers here in Australia.
It's actually pretty cool because there are probably like a solid 40 people watching right now.
All right, and Zambezius takes a big sigh, preparatory sigh.
Yeah. So, do you think he's going to try and time him out now?
I doubt it. Oh, the Blizzard. Oh, do not get...
Rory just needs to stay calm.
Yeah. Problem with it, Blizzard is like the most stressful move in the game to get hit by, I would say.
Why's that?
You just get hit by it and you're stuck in like hit lag for like a...
Oh, that's it, boys. Unless he drops it.
He's gonna drop it. He's gonna drop it. All right.
$5 if he doesn't.
He's gonna drop it, dude. Don't worry. All right. Well, congratulations. He nearly dropped it.
Let's go, Clippo.